Hello and welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial I'm just going to be doing a little more repainting and show you how to repaint in Flight Simulator. Works in both Flight Sim 2004 and FSX. So let's get started. You want to get a blank aircraft, whichever aircraft you choose. And I'm just going to do it MD-87 from new one from CLS. It should be coming out soon at the time of publishing. I've got a set of blank textures here, so we'll just copy and paste them and we'll rename it texture dot higgy, and remember that whatever you put after the dot, because we need to edit the aircraft config. So it's texture.higgy. And there we go. So we go to aircraft config. You can open this in Notepad if you haven't already set it to automatically do that. And you can see all these Flight Sim 0, Flight Sim 1, and then the list of aircraft. We just want to scroll down. Again. Flight Sim 10. Oh, where? Yeah. And change that to Flight Sim 11, the next number in the sequence. Change it to title Higgy, or whatever, Higgy 91. Gotta include the 91. Texture Higgy, because it's called texture.higgy. Do ATC airline. Higgy Air. And flight number 91. Created by commercial level MD-87. Variation is not Spanner, it's Higgy. And description created by Danny Higgins. Smiley face. You can put whatever you want there. And just save that. So it's 9, 10, 11. Save that and close. Where's it gone? Higgy. Open that. And these are DDS files, which can use a program called DXT bitmap to open them, which I'll put a link in the description box of this video. So you just want to right click, open with, I've still got it on, recommended programs, DXT1 bitmap manipulator. Yes, open it, loading DDS texture, converting. You can see here, and it's upside down, which we'll just flip it around in a minute. Preferences, select editor. I've got mine as paint.net. There we go, paint.net. And then you just double click it to open it. There we go, and we're in paint.net now. Image, flip vertical so we can see what we're doing. Actually, we'll not use that one. Sorry, a bad example. We'll use just this body one. It's the same, just open it, double click it, flip vertical, and there we go, as the body. And now to paint onto we need a new layer. So you go down here to add a new layer, and if you haven't got this little box on, it's at the top, Windows and then layers, or you can press F7. Same with the colours, Windows, colours, or F8. So create a new layer, just click that, layer 2, whatever. Properties of this layer, we'll just call it paint, you can leave it as layer 2 if you like. And blending needs to be on multiply, and I'll show you in a minute why. So, visible, yeah, it's visible. Multiply, and just leave that on full, and click OK. So what colour should we have? Ooh, red, but dark red. Text. What should we write? Boeing style. That's not going. We've got McDonnell Douglas style somewhere. MD outline. See if this works. MD, yes. MD. MD-87. Smiley face. MD87. And then we'll put a little smile. Higgy 91. Oh, can't have that, so we'll change the font. Concilium, or whatever it's called. Higgy 91. Ooh, different colour. Blue. Or purple. Yeah, love that. Make it big, whatever. Doesn't really matter. You don't want, and if you don't have it, I'll show you why you should. Why? Don't move. You're going to the flashing line. Deselect that. You can see why you need to change that to multiply. You can see like the lines of the fuselage going through the text, underneath the text, and the little rivets. Well, if this layer is on normal, oh God, I can't speak. They disappear and it just overwrites them, kind of thing. It's like normal, can't see anything. It looks like a block colour. Just picking out one. Change it to multiply. You can see the lines. It's general, makes things a bit better. Look a bit better. Don't want text. And we'll just close that down. So, no, flatten it. Sorry. So just merge layer down, and then flip the image back over. If you remember, that's how it originally was. And save it. Control S. OK. Go back to DXT bitmap and go to image. Reload after edit. And you can see the textures are there. File and save, and it'll generally save in whatever you open it as. So in this case it's DDS888-8 32-bit. So save that as whatever file. Don't change that file name. Save and overwrite, yes. And we'll just go and have a look in FSX. Colour scheme has been changed to Windows 7 Basic. No. It's Christmas Day. Woohoo. Go to today. I'm already in today. Saturday, the 25th of December. Loading, loading, loading. Nothing but loading. Oh, aircraft. Let us fly. Try find it. Too much stuff. Commercial level simulations MD87 Higgy. Just load that up. Probably take forever again. And there you can see MD87 and Higgy 91. I say you can put anything on there, put a real world livery on there. I'll show you some of the others on MD87. Oh, when it loads again. Be loading, loading, loading. Do. Oh, it's really dark. It's not this dark in FSX. Just weirdly previews it really dark. Scandinavian Airlines. Woohoo. So you can see, just close that down. Basically all you need to do is just get a blank aircraft, find some logos or think about what text you need to put on. Just close that down. Then edit the aircraft config to whatever you call the texture file. And open the textures with DXT bitmap and then your paint software, whichever you want to use. You can use Photoshop or actual Microsoft Paint or Paint.net, all that. Then to create that multiple layer and paint the aircraft, then merge it back down, flip it back if it needed to be flipped in the first place, save it, and then check it in FSX and fly and have fun. See you later for the next tutorial. Okay, now we're going to solve the problem of multiple instances. You can see if we start FSX, it will say eventually. There we go. There are multiple objects with the same title name. They must have unique title names. So it even tells you what to do, and it even tells you where. Commercial level simulations, Higgy 91. Oh, that's the paint, Higgy 91. And it's in sim objects, / airplanes, / CLS MD87. Okay, let's close that, and when it loads it won't load the paint, so we'll just close it. So you go to where it says sim objects, airplanes, CLS MD87, and go to aircraft config. Just open that up. It's still loading. What a joke. Go down, you can see. Yeah, nice one. I didn't even press anything then. Exit. Oh, nothing but trouble. You can see Flight Sim 11, Flight Sim 12, and that's the paint we created in the early part of this video. Depends if you've skipped it or not at the main menu part at the beginning. You can see Flight Sim 11 weather. Title Higgy 91. Remember the error message says must have unique title names. And under here, if you did make, say if you wanted to make a second paint, you can't call it the same thing. Like you can see there, title CLS Higgy 91. And this one is also called title CLS Higgy 91. So let's change this to Higgy 91 paint 2. And then here as well, in the variation, Higgy 91 paint 2. And we can save that. Everything else can stay the same as well, just not the title or variation. So that's saved, close it, and run Flight Sim again. Colour scheme has been changed. Oh, it still looks blue and swirly. Come on. What are you loading? Change. Time for change. We need change. Oh God. It's like waiting for Christmas. It is Christmas. Down. There we go, and they both showed up. MD87 Higgy and MD87 Higgy Paint 2. They're both the same paint. Copy and pasted it for the purposes of this video. So there we go, the problem is solved. You can use those two paints. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. In this part we're going to solve missing textures, which is when you open Flight Sim and the aircraft's either black or got weird, weird colours, like the actual aircraft skin isn't there. So I'll show you what I mean. Loading. See if there's any mail. No mail. You are not popular today. Oh, gee. There we go. Where is it? There we go. Oh, which one was it? Oh, yeah, both. Never mind. Inject 7 Higgy, details. You can see there's a piece missing, which has been covered over with some weird blue colours. It's actually a map. What? Stupid FSX. Why would you replace missing textures with a map? You can see the little roads. Honestly. Anyway, to put these textures back, just cancel that, close that down. And if you look in here, where is it, texture.higgy, you'll see there's a missing texture. There should be L2 underscore T as well as L1 underscore T. So we'll try and find the missing texture. Do not look in here for the missing texture. Muhaha. I found you, texture. You cannot hide. I shall put you back. Cut and paste. There you go. Back where you belong. In the Higgy folder. Haha. Loading up again. So basically all you do is just, it means there's a missing texture. Like I said, there was L2 underscore T missing 4, and I put it back, and it should show up when it loads up. Another way you can get black textures as well, or missing textures, is by not saving correctly. So if you open up R1, and rather than saving it as a DSS or whatever paint it is, some 24-bit, save it as, not that, save as, what should we save it as? It's wrong. Extended bitmap. Oh, that's actually right. Tag, whatever. Tag, save as tag. Whoa! FS Copilot, I haven't even used you. Calm down. Don't you just love how reliable FSX is? Not even use FS Copilot at all in the last few months, and it decides to break. Look. Gee. I was just loading. Oh, you are joking. What? Why? I've actually managed to break my FSX in a repainting tutorial. Just changing textures broke the program. Honestly. Come on. There we go. Not even change a thing, not change any settings, and no errors. Works fine. Good old FS9. Loading. Going down to this. Show it. You see the textures there again. Good. And that concludes the whole repainting video. Repainting 1, repainting part 2. The folder that I just created, delete. And now I can right click and stop. Stop recording. Thanks for watching the whole tutorial if you have, or just this little segment if you wanted to know how to fix textures. See you in a later tutorial. Thank you. Bye bye.